For most moms, there really is about a 4 to 6 week learning curve. I always encourage them to think about it as if they're learning how to ride a bike or if they're learning how to swim. It's a skill that you're trying to learn.
Right after delivery, the bedside nurse will assist the mom in placing her baby skin to skin, and the nurse will assist with positioning and latch. If the baby is struggling or mom is struggling to get the baby latched on, they may call in the lactation consultant to assist. We check back regularly with the mom, and all the baby's feedings are documented throughout the hospital stay. You want to make sure the baby is latched on comfortably, that the baby is suckling and swallowing. You're looking for the rhythm in their feeding, and when the baby is content and finished the feeding, they usually will relax and fall off the breast.
Too many times, moms will think if things don't work out exactly like they thought it was supposed to work out, then somehow they failed.
One of the best support systems we found is peer support. When we started the inpatient breastfeeding classes, we knew to be successful, it was going to have to be at the same time every day, and it was going to need to be facilitated by a lactation expert. And so they're able to voice concerns that they have, and they hear that all these other mothers are having the same concerns they do.
Getting a mom to talk about her goals with breastfeeding is absolutely critical. We're really wanting to know, how does that work for you? What is that going to be like for you? So that we find out if they are going back to work, if they have other challenges. Then I want to give them the information about how are they going to actually achieve that goal. One of the ways that we track a mother's breastfeeding stats is on the electronic medical record. Mom actually is the one that's kind of writing down how the feeding went. One of the things that we look at is what the quality of the feeding is, and not just the timing.
When the labor and delivery nurse is at bedside, it's so important that she's teaching mom to watch that baby, not the clock.
Hand expression and spoon feeding are skills that we want every mother to have a successful journey to breastfeeding. An exciting thing that we've seen here at our hospital is the addition of hand expression after pumping. We see milk volume faster, we see their volume increasing faster, and it also increases the fat content, which is so important for our babies that they need to grow. A lot of times our moms went home and they experienced engorgement at home where it's difficult to manage. The exciting thing about hand expression is we see moms engorged in the hospital because their milk is in faster and it's more volume, and so we can help them manage that before they get home and have problems.
Breastfeeding is more difficult when mom can't see baby's hunger cues. In order for a mom to establish her milk supply, she needs to stimulate that milk supply frequently.
We need frequency, and because we don't have the baby to say, oh, I need to feed again, we have to set some sort of time range for that mom. 8 or more in 24, that's our goal. And so to make 8 feedings in a 24-hour period, we're at least going to need 8 pumpings in a day.
If a mom is experiencing some breastfeeding challenges and it's time for her to go home, we will sit down with her and come up with a concrete plan for how she can proceed.
After discharge, we always want mom to know she has a team behind her to answer questions and address any concerns so we can get those problems solved quickly. Research has shown that when our moms are in the hospital setting for that 48 or 72 hours when we have them, we have a huge impact on what happens after they return home.